Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MXGP2 here in this channel. Now in today's video we've got the results for the vote for the new custom championship. Also guys, in this new championship we're going to do it differently. We're going to do one race, but we're going to do 5 laps on pro, physics and realistic. But we're going to start every race from 22nd. We're going to do no qualifying or any adjustments to the bike. We're going to just up the difficulty. But let's get straight into the results. Now most of you voted for an official rider in this new championship and on an MXoN bike, which is awesome. So that's what we're going to be choosing. And the team that got chosen the most and a rider was Maximilian Nagel for the Red Bull factory racing team on the Husqvarna. So that's what we're going to be using in this new championship. Hopefully we can do really well and get some loads of points, but this is going to be more challenging guys because we've only got one race to pick up points. So if we don't perform, it's going to be harder to win it. So let's get straight into it and the first race. Now the first race is going to be around the guitar track. Now this is one I find really difficult, so we're going to have to be really on it. But starting from 22nd and no adjustments to the bike, we're not going to use any of our previous data. We're going to just get straight into it and just try and do our best. It's not going to be easy, so let's get straight into this guys. It's going to be a tough one. Right guys, so here we go with this first race of this new custom championship with Maximilian Nagel for the Red Bull racing team. This is going to be tough. Now each start of this race is got to be really good because we've only got one race to pick up points. So if we don't get a decent point in each race, we're going to lose touch with the leading rider. So we need to start really well, and that wasn't too bad. But let's just try and go round the outside and try and tuck in. But we've got 5 laps in these races, guys. So hopefully within those 5 laps we can do really well. But this has been a bad start. We've managed to get in front, just landed on the back of the bike. Oh God, someone's come off. I think that was Desali to Desali's already off. And this hasn't been too bad, but I haven't made any adjustments to the bike. So I'm not sure how this bike is going to be on each circuit. But we're going to just mix it up. I mean, hopefully my experience after the last couple of seasons is going to help me in this race and just to hopefully do as well as I can. But this hasn't been a bad start, so we're up to P5 already, but we've got 5 laps to challenge. So hopefully if we can just settle it down in these first couple of laps and just stay touch with the leading riders. I'm not sure who's in the lead of the race. I think it's Kai Rowley. So Kai Rowley, and I think that's Villapoto and Febra and Bogdashev. So we've got a few decent riders in front of us, but let's just see if we can get close to them in this first lap. And that wasn't bad through there. Right, let's try and chuck up the inside of here and try and push him into a mistake. Oh no, he's going to go on the inside. Let's go on the outside, trying to get a nice drive around there. Now the handling on this bike doesn't feel too bad at the moment, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be anywhere near how good the custom setups that I were doing in my own championships. But this is adds to the difficulty, so it's just going to be a really good fun championship, and hopefully we can come out on top. But let's just see if we can get past the bike here. No, oh, that was tough. Got through there, so we've just got into P4, and now we've got Roman Febra on the inside of us. Can we just go around this corner? We're going to have to go on the outside. It's going to send us a little bit wider, but that wasn't too bad. Right, let's just try and catch up with him. Try to put him under the pressure. Let's try and get in a podium place early on in this race. Yes, we managed to get in the inside of him, and now we can just try and concentrate and hold this position. But fighting with Roman Febra is something we've done quite a lot in a lot of our custom championships, and Kai Rowley. So those are the riders that we're probably going to be battling with all the way through this championship, but hopefully we can come out on top. And let's see if we can get up the inside of Roman Febra. Just made contact there, but we managed just to get past him, and we're back into P3. But can we hold on to this? It's nice and tight. Just made contact with Brian Villapoto there, but luckily we managed to stay on the bike. Now Nagel is a consistent rider, so hopefully we can be like that in this championship and just try and pick up as many points as we can. There is going to be races where we are going to fail and lose a lot of points, but if we over the 18 rounds, hopefully we're consistent enough to come out on top, because we know that Kai Rowley in the last couple of championships that we've done, he wasn't winning every single race, nor was Roman Febra. It was quite mixed. And yeah, so hopefully we can be the same. But let's just see if we can get to the end of the second lap and just latch on to Ryan Villapoto. He is trying to pull away, and Kai Rowley is absolutely flying now. It's going to be really, really tough to catch him up. But we have got another 3 laps to go, so there's plenty of time. And Roman Febra's just caught up through that section. I didn't get a very good jump through there. It's lost me a bit of time, but hopefully I can recover and just settle down. Oh, that wasn't bad through there. Let's just try and catch up with Ryan Villapoto. Can we get up the inside of him here? Oh, it's going to be a risk. No, I thought of going up the inside, but I decided not to go for it. I don't want to get knocked off, otherwise we'll lose even more pace with these two in front. But can I get round this corner, get a nice tight line? Let's see if we can go on the outside of him here, try and turn it in. Now I'm feeling the bike doesn't react as well as I would like with my setups, but oh god, see what I mean? Oh god, almost lost it completely. But this is what's going to add to the difficulty throughout this season and hopefully make it a little bit more exciting. Well, maybe for you guys, but for me, there might be some raging throughout this championship, but that's going to add to the fun, I think. So let's see if we can get past Villopoto in this lap. We need to try and get closer to Cairoli, because he is starting to really bridge a decent gap there. I mean, it must be about 2-3 seconds now. And that's going to be really tough to catch in 2 laps if we get to the end of this lap and we haven't got any closer. But Roman Feb is only half a second behind me as well, so I've got to be careful that I don't make any mistakes. It could all turn very, very bad just with one mistake. And we haven't done too bad at the moment. We've been quite good so far. Considering this circuit's not one of my favourites, this one can be really, really tough, especially on this level, but yeah, it hasn't been too bad. We want to start at least with the podium position in this first race. We've got to start well if we want to keep pace with the other riders. And oh god, that corner's really tough. Just managed to turn it in there. I thought it was going to come off them, luckily stayed on. And Roman Febvre is really, really close now, so we've got to be careful he doesn't bump us off around some of these corners. But we can't even keep up with Ryan Villopoto, so I don't know whether this is down to my riding or whether it's the bike setup. But yeah, it is showing to be quite difficult. I mean, normally after 3 laps I'd be right up the front normally, but on this bike I'm not managing that. Maybe that's something to do with starting in 22nd, I don't know, but I just can't seem to get a rhythm. But can we catch him through this section? We've got to get through a bit better than the last lap. We almost got thrown off, and that was much better there. Get round the corner, just get round the corner. Oh god, I thought it was going to take me off there, but just managed to turn the bike up there. I thought sometimes when you're on the low angle you get a little bit of contact. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh god, I made a mistake. Damn. That's what happens. I get past him and I made a mistake, and Roman Febvre's back in the fight now, so damn, this is not what I wanted coming into the closing stages of this race. Now I've got 2 bikes to try and fight with, but let's just try and just settle down, try and just get back in front of Febvre and then just try and latch onto Villopoto. No, Febvre's going to take the lead. Oh god, just caught his back wheel there, and that sent me out wide, and now I've lost pace with him, so we've dropped down into P4, and we've got to fight back. We want at least to get a podium place in this first race, and this is proving to be so tough. But we've got 1 more lap to try and recover if we can. Oh god, just really turned into that corner a little bit too tight and lost a bit of speed. Right, we're coming to the end of the 4th lap and we're going into the final lap. Now the pressure's on. Can we get past these 2 riders in front of us and try and get a second place? I think Cairoli's way too far ahead to even consider catching him, but we might be able to catch these 2 if we can just get around these couple of corners good. Well, that wasn't too bad there. Got a nice turn-ins there, nice and tight through there. Back end just kicked up a little bit there as we went over that little bit of jump there. But let's see if we can get up the inside. Oh god, almost hit Febvre. You almost took him straight out, but we just managed to turn it up and stay on the bike. But we need to get past him in these next couple of corners. We need to catch up with Villopoto if we want to get second. Oh, well, that was an awesome move there. We went from one side to the other and we got past him in that corner. Now we've only got to chase down 1 more rider. Can we get past him before the end of this race and take a second place? But it looks like Cairoli's got the victory. He is about 3 or 4 seconds ahead, and fair play to him. He got a good start and he's maintained that throughout the whole race. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to try and get up the front and then try and hold it. That's the challenge in front of me. So let's see if we can get around this corner and just try and get behind him and just try and take an advantage if he takes a different line around the corner. Right, can we get up the inside here? Oh god, it's going to be a risk. Oh, we went side to side there, but he managed just to get a better drive through that corner. Let's see if we can get around this corner. Oh, we're side by side. We're coming to the end of this race. We need to get past him. Let's see if we can get a nice jump through here. He just clipped my back wheel there, but he didn't take me off, so luckily I managed just to get a good drive around here. So we've got a couple more turns here, and we're getting close to the finish line. Can we finish off? Oh, it turned in again too tight there. Hit the board, but managed to stay on the bike. Now we're coming into the closing stages. Come on, we've all got to do is just stay on the bike now, just making sure that he's not coming up the inside, and take a slide round that corner. Oh, that wasn't too bad, and we take second place. Now that's not bad. I'll take that all day long, and let's get into the results. So there you go, guys. That's the first race of the new custom championship, and we managed to take second. But guys, that wasn't easy. This championship is going to be really tough, and Kai Rowley won that race by nearly 4.5 seconds. We need to get a little bit better at the start and hopefully hold it, because if we drop points with only one race in this championship, we are going to start losing ground. So this is the challenge in front of us. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please give it a thumbs up and comment, and the next part will be coming very, very soon. Thank you so much, guys, and bye-bye.